Hey y'all, I'm back again and I am recording this video. So I'm definitely gonna do hair content on this page because that is something that I'm very passionate about, is my natural hair. And so yeah, definitely gonna be some hair content for sure. This first picture is the start of like my hair journey. I was a newborn. So, of course, it was the start of my hair journey, but I just wanted to take it all the way back so that, like, y'all could see the progression of my hair growth, like, over time and, like, how it grows and so forth and so on. So, this first picture is my older sister holding me, and that's newborn little baby me. So, I think of it. So, yeah, I came out with a head full of hair, and as I got older, like, my hair just grew more and more. And then this next picture is me with my mom. And then the next picture is me with my uncle. And then my hair just kept growing. I'm pretty sure this is all around the same age for sure. That's why I tried to kind of line them up to where they was all around the same age group, so they would go in order. And I'm weak. Savvy looking at me and smiling because I'm talking. Hey, think boy, you want to talk? But yeah, so this next video is, sorry, I keep saying video. My goodness, they're all pictures. Well, no, it do get some videos at the end, but whatever. This next picture is the same age group. And my mama just used to, like, my mama could, like, braid. So she would just do, like, natural hair braid styles in her hair and, like, little balls and ponytails and barrettes and stuff. And so, yeah, my hair just kept getting longer and longer. And then this picture right here of me with this black little outfit on and the number 4, I was 4 years old. Hair was down my back. Pretty sure this was preschool graduation, and I was on my way to kindergarten, and my hair was just getting longer and longer. And my mama, like, she would take care of our hair. She would braid it and put it in like maybe like six or 10 plaits, and she would use TCB on her hair. And so yeah, my hair just kept getting longer and longer. And this is like probably the longest it was when I was younger. This picture of me like kissing my sister, this is probably the longest it was. And I remember it being this long because I was dancing for Birds Dance Academy. So yeah, and this is just another angle of it, and basically showing you those plaits with the barrettes on the end. That was my mama's go-to for us, and it was like, it really worked for our hair. Like, we had a lot of hair, me and my sister, so I understand why, it wasn't extravagant hairstyles, because that was a lot of hair to do for one mama for sure. So yeah, definitely used to tear this Miami Girl outfit up, and my nails was done. I been that girl. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, my hair just been growing, and I'm pretty sure this picture right here with me and my sister, and my hair was down. This is when, or around the time that I got a perm for sure. Because the next photo, like, you can see my hair is drastically shorter, and I had got a perm, and we had started going to the beautician. And I remember when I first got a perm, like, we was sitting in my grandma's house on her back porch, and my mama was lathering it all over the place. And we used to go to the beauty shop and get perms and get styled up. And I know why we got a perm, but, like, I don't know why we got a perm at the same time. Like, our hair texture is, like, they're really easy textures to deal with. So, I don't know, I guess. And then these next photos that you'll see are all photos of, like, my hairstyle. I always used to get, like, a little bang and some curls, rollers, whatever. And then my hair was styled for the wedding. Yeah. And then this picture right here of us, like, at Easter, that is when I did my big chop, my first big chop. That's when I did it, and I was in 5th grade. And I remember, like, me and my mama talked about it. She was like, do you want to cut it off? So I was like, yeah, let's do it. I cut it off, and I would just get braids in the front, and the back would be a fro, and that would just be my style until it grew out. And so, yeah, that's kind of when I started doing my own hair. And so this next picture, my hair is definitely fried down and laid to the side because I would put heat on it. Because, of course, it was hard for me to manage as a kid. Like, it was a lot of hair, and I didn't really know, like, the in and outs of, like styling my natural hair. So, it was definitely a lot more difficult for me. And I used to put a lot of heat on it, so I got heat damage again. Well, not heat damage again, but I got heat damage. And then this next picture is my hairstyle for homecoming for show. I remember that style. And then the next one is like my hair way shorter and it was styled again. And then this picture of me and my sister, like this is when I really like started getting the heat damage and like having real serious heat damage. I was probably in middle school at this point, and I basically would just flat iron it. And it wasn't like pressure for me to flat iron or nothing. I just was like, I really like the way my hair look when it's flat iron, like it's real nice. And so I feel like most girls go through that phase because it's easier to do, and because yeah, it's longer. Like my hair was longer, and I just missed it being longer for when I was younger. And so yeah, I just used to flat iron it all the time, which was not healthy for my hair. Because even now, like my hair get a little bit of heat and it want to shrivel up and die. But anyways, and then yeah, I don't know, yeah, whatever. And so I'm pretty sure all these photos are from like middle school. Sorry, my baby she was getting a little fussy. She was about to start crying. So yeah, these are all photos from like middle school for show, and I was like on and off natural hair, flat ironing, natural hair, flat ironing. Oh, and then I get to 8th grade. And 8th grade is when I really started like doing my natural hair, like going crazy with doing it and stuff, because I was going to high school. Like my high school was 8th grade to 12th grade. So I like started up in my dress game, up in my hair game, and I played basketball really heavy. So I really didn't have time to like be doing all the weaves or like the energy or the patience to. So I would just do my natural hair, and I would wear it all over my head all the time. And this is when like my natural journey like really was like flourishing, and like this is like the peak of it, I would say. Yeah, like I wore my hair natural all the time at school. I only got it like pressed like once a year, or whatever. I really didn't prioritize cutting my ends around this time, but I do now for sure. Yeah. And so I just wore my natural all the time. And then I bleached my ends, and I really like enjoy bleaching my ends because when I bleached it, like my roots was still another color, and my ends were like this, blonde, whatever, like a shade of blonde, honey blonde, whatever. And it looked really good. Like I really liked it because it showed my curls. Like this picture right here with the dog photo, my curls ate down. Like you could just see the definition with the different curl, the like different colors, and that's what I love the most about dyeing my hair that color. But of course it was damaged eventually. So I cut it off when I went to college, and I did my big chop again, and it was cute this short. It was real cute. So yeah, but eventually I started growing it out again. This is when I had like got my first cut and like press when I was at school. Hold on, my baby. Okay, and so yeah, this is like the first time that I like got it cut and got it pressed to see what my length was doing. It was still fairly short, but it was definitely growing back out and getting longer and longer and stuff. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I dyed it jet black because I had went back home, and then I dyed it jet black, and it was super cute. And then I decided to start my locks. And these locks were super small, but my hair was really healthy because you can see how coily it is in this video. And like whenever my hair is like super coily at the ends, when it's shorter, that means it's like real healthy. Like that's the sign of health for me. But yeah, it was really tight, and I didn't even have it locked for that long. Like I could still comb these out, and it was this coily. So it was definitely super healthy when I first started them. And this is just another picture of me and my locks. And like these next ones are just pictures of me with my locks. And then eventually I combed them out because I'm indecisive and changed my mind at the drop of a hat. And it was real long, so like when it was in locks, like I really just left it alone. And my hair grows the most when I just leave it alone. So I just left it alone and it grew. So when I combed them out, my hair was super long. And I just let it go and just get real healthy. And then guess what? Dyed it again. And it's always them ends, and that's the worst part of your hair to dye because that's the oldest part and it's the dead part. Like anything that's not in your scalp is dead. And so yeah, basically. So yeah, I dyed it again or bleached the ends again. I would never dye, I would always bleach it, which is even worse for your hair. But you can see my ends are real ratty here in these like press photos. Like they just don't look good for them. The body in my hair was very nice for sure, but it was definitely dead and damaged. And yeah, definitely, yeah. And then you could see it in this fro, like definitely looks like a fuzz ball mess. So it was not healthy, and the dye was definitely affecting it. And you could see it more so in this video, in this picture, because you could just see how stringy it is, and that's definitely not healthy. This is just another photo, and then I decided to start another set of locks. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I know, real crazy. But anyways, yeah. So this was my second set of locks, and they were extremely damaged. Like I went from having my ends bleached to starting locks, and that was real dumb because, like, as you can see in this video, my sister is like holding up my hair, and it's just like real stringy at the ends, and you can still see the dye, and this wasn't good. Like I should have never locked it. I should have cut it off and like redid it or whatever, like, and restarted my locks a different way. But like all these pictures, and these are the longest set of locks I had. I had these for like a year, and then I took them down because I started the fire department, and I didn't think my hair would fit under the helmet because it was so bulky. But yeah, these are just all pictures from my lock journey, and like in all of them you can see how damaged it was. And like with me, like as a natural girly, I know other natural girls know, like you see a piece of damage and you cut it off. And that was the sick part, because eventually, like, locks aren't like loose natural hair, so like you could see the difference in the length in my hair, and it just started to look crazy for real. It was cute for a minute for real, but it started to look crazy when I would wear it down because it was all different lengths. And like in this picture right here, you could kind of see where it's just real fuzzy, and yeah, and it was real dry because of the dye, and it just wasn't in a healthy state. And in this picture, like the roots look good, but the ends look horrible. And then you start to see more and more like of the dead ends in this photo. And then this photo, like this really shows how uneven my ends were and how uneven each lock was. And yeah, so like I said, I started the fire academy or whatever, and it was like you would be time to put on your uniform and stuff. And I just wasn't confident in being able to get my uniform on in a good time to be able to keep my locks, because I had to put on this helmet and then this cap over the helmet to keep me from getting burnt on my neck and stuff. And yeah, so I just combed them out to make it easier for myself, and then I just let my hair grow from this point. And I ended up not even being a firefighter, so that was real dumb. But anyways, I probably would have combed them out anyway. But yeah, so I started another job, and my hair was just flourishing for real. Like it was just growing. Because I was able to wear caps at this job, and so I would just like put it in some braids and just leave it alone, or I would just put it in braids and just wear it like that. And yeah, it got real long, and it was healthy because I just left it alone. I used to do mini braids. That's what this video is a bunch of mini braids like that. Literally probably took forever. But yeah, And then I dyed it again. I did me a little peekaboo, but the color was so cute. Like, the color was so, it came out so even and so cute. So definitely don't regret it, but I do, but I don't. I don't know, but yeah. And of course, I cut it off again. So yeah, definitely went and started back down to 0. And you can still see some of the dye in the back. Like, I went so short. This is like as short as I went when I did my first big chop. So yeah, I cut it down super short and just started over. And I feel like I was having a midlife crisis, and it wasn't even mid of my life, but I was having a midlife crisis. But anyways, yeah, I went super short and decided to start some more locks. Goofy, only kept them in for 2 seconds because I was dumb. And these were supposed to be like sister locks or micro locks or whatever, and they was super short. And it's just crazy. Like, I can't believe I did all this. Like, I did this with my hands. But yeah, I rocked it for a little bit, and girl, oh my gosh, I can't believe how short it was. And I remember when I first got it cut, like, the lady didn't cut it right. She asked me if it was weave. Like, why would I be having you cut a wig? That's stupid. Or cut weave. That's real dumb. I mean, it's not dumb, but that's real dumb. Like, yeah, don't, Anyways, yeah, so it was super uneven, and I was just, like, going through something here for real. Definitely trying to find myself, and whenever I'm trying to find myself, I cut my hair off real bad. But yeah, I kept this up for a cool little minute, and and this is when I really started, like, staying up on getting my ends clipped, because I was trying to get that dye out of my hair. So every time I would get my ends clipped, like, more and more dye would get cut out. So eventually I got back down to black, or either I dyed it back black or something, I don't know. But this video is like the first video I took of like it being able to go into a ponytail for real. And it was just like super wavy and healthy. Sorry. And I'm pretty sure I dyed my hair jet black at this time too, but my curls was on point. Like, my curls look so good in these pictures, like, real bad. And it was just cute. Like, whenever it's short and healthy, my curls look so good. And this is just a picture of like my hair in the ponytail and stuff, and it just started to grow more because all I really could do was like wear it down, wear it in a little bun, or wear it in a puff. And in order for me to wear it down like in a little like curly bob, I would have to put so much daggum gel on it. So I definitely didn't resort to that as much, because who about to be walking around with a head full of gel all the time? And then it's my pop-off fro, which is crazy because I really like somebody granny pop-off. And then this next picture, you could really see that it like grew more, and it just was growing more and more and more. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, like these, yeah. So my hair was just growing more, and then in this picture, like with the gray sweatshirt on, that's when I realized like, wow, my hair is really growing, it's really getting long, because I had put some gel on it and did my regular routine, and it was like way longer than what I had remembered or what it was the last time I had did that. So it was hecka long, and this is when I really started to notice the growth. And girl, why I go and start another set of locks? Yeah, please don't talk bad about me in the comments. My family already talks bad about me enough. Yeah, I just feel like when you know how to do your hair, it's easier for you to be indecisive about what you want to do with your hair and different styles, because you could do it, and you can put it up if you want to, and you can take it down if you want to, because you could do it again if you want to. So I think that's my problem, like knowing that is really like the big issue for me is, yeah. So I just, yeah. And I don't do that as much anymore because I'm older now. I don't have as much energy to be doing all that, as much time to be doing all that. So I'm definitely way better about that. But yeah, this was my, third or fourth set of locks. And then took them right back down because I didn't like the parting. And then I got this little braid number, like where it was braided in the front and front and back. And that's something that I want to start exploring more into, like doing different designs and like wearing it curly in the back so that I could keep my hair down, or like have a style with my braid out and then not just being a braid out. And then this is my puff, and it was really big. Girl, then started my locks again. And it's crazy because this could just be a style. Like, I could just finger curl my hair and wear like this you know, and I don't know why I was smiling that hard, but yeah, my little bob, my little lock bob was cute. And this is the same set of locks. It just looks shorter in this one because I got it wet and it shrunk. Yeah. So yeah, these are all the same pictures of the same set of locks. I just would retwist them and they would be longer, and then I would get it wet and then it'd be chunky and short. But it was cute regardless. And I didn't have these for a long time. I just had a lot of pictures of them because yeah, I just was taking a lot of pictures. And then of course I took them back down, and this is around the time I met the love of my life. But yeah, I took them down and realized, like, dang girl, your hair growing. It's real long, and this basically is like now, like, yeah, my hair is really long, like super long. And this this picture is from when I was 5 months pregnant, and I was taking prenatals. So I don't know, prenatals might have helped, but it wasn't the over-the-counter prenatals. It was prenatals that I got at the store on my own after doing research, and it was real long. Like, it looked real short and shrunk, but I just didn't like give time for my hair to dry. I just like did it and then went, because normally, like, if I do a curly style and use gel or whatever, I let it dry in rubber bands so that it could dry long. But yeah, and then this is at my baby shower, and my hair was definitely long, and this is my braid out, and I had perfected my braid out. My braid outs look real good. Yeah, my braid outs look good. Definitely take pride in my braid outs. And then this is another braid out, but it's looser, and it's just another picture of my hair, and that's it in a ponytail. And then I was trying to swimsuit on, but this is, yeah, like, these are just, I was just taking a picture of the swimsuit, but it showed my hair, so I put it in here. Yeah, my hair is just like really long now. And then this is a video from like last week or so, and my hair is just so long, and it's healthy. And this is it when it's not straight, like pressed or blow dry, so it's even longer when it's blow dry and pressed out. And I can't wait to press it out for our family pictures that we're gonna take, because it's definitely down my back. But yeah, it's real healthy right now. Like, I ain't dyed it or nothing. I just been leaving it in my braids, and I haven't really been having it. Like, my whole pregnancy, I didn't really have energy to do my hair, so it was very much in them natural hair braids in my plaits, and I just was going about my business. And then postpartum too, like, I had ended up doing some like mini knotless braids, but I took them down because I was dumb. And I just been rocking my braids. Like, I've been rocking my my plaits. So yeah, this is my hair journey now. And so my plan is to definitely like show y'all my wash routine, show y'all the products I use, because I really don't use products for real. Like, I do not have all them products, but I do need to start testing products out for if I want to do a curly look or whatever. And I'm just gonna show that to y'all, like take y'all on that journey with me, and hopefully get some recommendations from y'all about what products are good to use, like stuff that's not flaky, because I'm definitely an OG natural hair girly. So I gotta remember my old routine of when I used to wear curly. But yeah, I know it's new and better products, like healthier products for our scalp and our hormones and stuff, because that's important. And that's why I don't use a lot of stuff, is because it's filled with chemicals, and it throw your hormone it like throw your hormones off, so you have a hormonal imbalance. And yeah, so yeah. But thank you for watching for sure. Stay tuned for the next one. Yeah, subscribe, like, and comment, please.